Hey guys, today I am filming part 2 of my Sephora VIB sale haul, and after I posted my first video I decided to place one more order because there were a few more things I was interested in, and I actually did decide to return a couple of the things that I purchased in my first haul. I will have that linked up in the cards. So the things that I chose to return would be the Kat Von D blush in Honeysuckle, and that's because at the time that I purchased it, it was actually before the VIB sale had started. It was during the Rouge time, so I did not get an additional 15% off. I had just gotten the clearance price, which was half off, and then it did go on sale for half off at Ulta, and I need the Ulta points more and the money towards my yearly spending total, so I'm going to be returning that blush brand new to Sephora because I did also end up purchasing it from Ulta. I also did decide to return the other two things that I picked up from the clearance section. The Aether Beauty highlight, when I look at it, I know it's going to be too dark for me, which is a shame. I don't want to swatch it or even try it on because there's a chance it might work, but it looks like it's going to be too dark. The color I saw online was not the same shade that I saw in person. And then the other thing I'm going to be returning is the Violet Voss Flamingo palette. Like I told you guys in my last video, it is something that I tried before and I only liked about half the shades in the palette. So part of me felt like, okay, getting it for half off is not a bad deal, but I don't need it. As much as there were those few shades that I was absolutely in love with, and I do think I would reach for that palette for those one or two looks, I don't need to spend $25 for one or two looks. So I am returning that unused as well. So those three things are going back, and I did pick up 4 additional products. And I did not mention this, but the reason I only have this much of my makeup done is because I want to do this as a try on haul. I thought that would be fun since I only have 4 products. I wanted to make this video a little bit more worthwhile, and I will also be demoing a couple other things that are new to me as well. So I will start by showing you the things from my order, starting with my 2 samples. So I have the Belief True Cream Aqua Bomb Moisturizer, which is my favorite daytime moisturizer. And then I have the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Pro Retinol Body Butter. Lotion sounds nice. There weren't a ton of samples I was interested in at the time, but those are pretty good. So then for the 4 things that I purchased, the first one is from Kosas. It is their Moisturizing Baked Bronzer in the light shade. I know a lot of people really enjoy this product. It is pretty warm tone. We'll see how it looks on me. I do have more of a warm undertone, but this is a little orangey. And this also smells. I don't know. I don't like that. It shouldn't smell. It's a powder product. Like, it shouldn't smell bad. I did get one eye product, and that would be the Makeup by Mario Glam Quad in the shade Bronzy Glam. I know that Andrea Mattiliano and I think Samantha March and a couple other people have really raved about this one. And I haven't tried anything from Mario's brand. I honestly haven't been interested in anything else, so we'll see how this performs. Then I did get 2 lip products, and the first one is from Rare Beauty. This is their Stay Vulnerable Glossy Lip Balm in the shade Nearly Apricot, or Apricot, however you say it. And this will be my first time trying a Rare Beauty product. I do have a little sample size of Nearly Neutral, but I haven't tried it yet. And this just looks like my kind of color. And then the other thing that I purchased is from NARS. It is one of their soft matte tinted lip balms. And Emily Noel really raved about these. And so far they're not available at Ulta. They're only available at Sephora, which is why I chose to purchase one. And I got the shade Unrestricted, which seemed to be the most pink tone out of all of the shades. So I'm excited to try that. This was very pricey. So again, you guys know me. If there's anything I don't like, it will go back, but I'm hoping that I will like these. I'm excited to try some more like fancy expensive makeup. So we'll see how it works for me. Also in this video, I'm going to be doing a first impression on a couple things I got from my Ulta 21 Days of Beauty haul, which I will link in the cards. I'm going to be using a MAC blush and a Lorac highlight palette. So we will just start with the face products. I do want to say if anything looks a little bit off, we're right in the middle of like a windstorm, so the lighting is changing a bit. And also I haven't had contacts in a couple weeks. They're in today and they're looking very blurry for some reason. So I can't quite see very well. So just a little warning. So as you can tell, I've applied all of my base makeup already. So we're gonna start with the Kosas bronzer in the light shade. I did also clean my brushes for this last night, yay me. And I'm going to be using the e.l.f. stippling brush to apply it. Ooh, okay. I don't know if you guys can see, ton of kick up. So this is like a tap your brush, not swirl your brush kind of deal. And I definitely will test these products further and review them in a monthly ranking video. But I have so many products that I want to be testing and trying. The other things for my VIB sale haul, the other things for my Ulta 21 Days of Beauty haul. I have a lot of things that I want to be testing, and I'm only going to be doing so many videos on them. So I figured, why not do this as a try on haul so you can see some of the products in action. I did want to also mention this is my first video I'm filming since having my son. So he is a week old now, which is crazy. That went by really fast. And I am gonna do a labor and delivery video. It probably just won't come for a few weeks because first off, I've never actually even watched one of those videos. So I want to watch it to make sure that I'm covering everything. So let me know if you have any specific questions. I'd be happy to answer them. But I just want to like get my thoughts together a little bit more before I do that video, and I will show you guys what he looks like. And I have been posting a lot of pictures of him on my Instagram stories, so follow me there at Love Heatherette if you want to see some cute baby pictures. But like literally every day I'm like, Justin, we have a baby, we have a son. Like, it's so crazy. So from what I can see, I think that this looks nice. It blended pretty well. My face is fully powdered. You guys know I'm an oily mess. I always powder my face. My under eyes are looking a little bit bright, but that's obviously not the bronzer's fault. Very nice. I'm not going to contour today. For blush, I'm trying to think what brush I want to use. I will take this Morphe Jaclyn Hill JHO 6 brush, and I'm going to be using one of the MAC blushes from my 21 Days of Beauty haul. I had purchased 2 shades. I was trying to ask you guys, should I keep them both, return them both, keep one or the other? And I decided to return Peachy Keen, but I kept Peach Twist. I just thought this would be a beautiful burnt shade for summer and fall. So we will see how it looks today. I thought it would go really nicely with that quad. So we'll see. And this is a sheer tone shimmer blush, which I've never used before. I've just used the satins, mattes, and sheer tones, but not a shimmer finish. That looks really pretty. I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. This is a Morphe Jeffree Star JS2 brush. I'm just gonna blend these out a little bit. Then moving on to highlighter. This is the Lorac Luxe Diamond Golden Hour palette. And I'm definitely excited to use this and see what shades are going to work for me. I'm thinking, you know, this lightest row is gonna work. This row, not as much, but, ooh, wow. So here are the swatches of the top 3 shades. While we're here, let's just swatch the bottom 3 shades. Oh boy, yeah, those few are really dark for me, which I knew when I'm so fair. Highlight palettes don't really work for me. So this is the top row and then the bottom row. I just really wanted to try this formula. And I'm gonna go in with Capri and then mix it with St. Lucia. So this is like a white gold and this one is a little bit more peachy. And I'm applying it with a Morphe M501 brush. And I know that people are over blinding highlights, not me, I still like them. I'm always a bit behind the times and the trends. That is so pretty. And Lorac's a very boring brand to me, but I know they have this highlight formula in singles. They have 3 different shades, but I don't think any of them would work well for me. Unfortunately, I think they're all too dark. Gosh, I really like that. It looks smooth too. So here is the finished face look with my 3 new cheek products. I really like the way that everything turned out. So now we're gonna zoom in for the eyes. Okay, hopefully you guys can see me okay. So in this quad, you have 1 matte and 3 shimmers. So I will be incorporating some other mattes into this look, some lighter shades. My go-tos from Anastasia, we have Birkin, I will be using as my transition color, and Bengal I will use as my crease color. So taking Birkin on my Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH32 brush. Just want to show my promotions. I do not do tutorials because my skills are not there all the way. I do just, you know, achievable basic girl makeup, but I want to show you these things in action. Then I'm going to take Bengal on this Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH33 brush and apply this in my crease. I might go back in and add some of this later, but I want to do it now as well because I'm not going to be using a cream base under the lid shades, which I almost always do, but I do kind of want to see how the shadows perform on their own. But when I do review them in my monthly ranking, I will have tried out the other shades and I will try them with a cream base underneath so I can review them fairly. I love these Anastasia shades so much. They have such good mattes. Okay. So which color do I want to do? I will swatch all of them for you. Oh, these feel really nice. So here are all 4 of those shades. So we've got like a warm champagne, olive, a golden bronze, and then like that nice warm reddish chocolate brown. You guys know I love a warm tone. I love a golden olive. So I knew that out of all of the color options, this would be the most me. There are those 4 shades. And I'm actually gonna go with the more bronzy shade. I thought about the olive tone, but I'm gonna go with the bronze. See how that one looks. And I'm going to apply it with the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH41 brush. I love this for packing color on the lid. And again, I've got a couple different lid brushes, so I will try out different ones with this as well. And I'm gonna use my mirror from the Lorac palette because like I said, I can't see too good right now. And my eyes are already primed. The texture feels like a little bit thicker. I'm not sure if you can see how it's looking on the brush. A little thicker, which I don't mind. I will apply a second layer with my finger, but I like to use a brush to get more like even coverage and the precision that I'm wanting. This is making me so excited for summer and fall makeup. You guys just know these are my tones. And I love my spring makeup. It's very fun, but this is where I'm at. I'm a boring girl. I like earthy colors, warm neutral colors. Like this. That applied very evenly. I like that. So I'm going to do my outer corner color. Then I'll go back and add the lid shade with my finger. So now I'm going to apply my outer corner color, which will be this matte dark brown, applying with my MAC 286 Duo Fiber Tapered Blending Brush. I think that's the number. I know that's the name, but it has worn off. I actually have some kick up from that shade, which is fine. I'm not bothered by that. And nice. And picked up a little too much of that, so I just wiped off a bit of excess on my little towel here, picking up some more for the other eye. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with the Anastasia shadows. I'm just gonna take Birkin, the lighter one, that same MAC brush, and run it through the inner part of my crease just to help buff the color a little bit. And like I said, I ain't no tutorial channel. And going above the crease a little bit, and then I will blend it out with another brush. Then I'm going to be blending out my favorite brush to buff out my crease shade. This is a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH37. It's a pretty stiff dome brush, and I'm just going to go along the edges, and this has no product on it. Then I'm going to apply my lid shade, then we will do some cleanup. So taking that same color again on my finger and packing this onto my lid. So here's what it looks like, just applied with a brush and then topped off with a finger application. Yeah, these do feel a little bit thick, but not oily like the Juvia's Place metallic shadows do. So I like that. Because the Juvia's Place ones are too oily on me and they transferred pretty badly. So I'm going to take a brush, just dust away any excess, and I did not bring my matte cream eyeshadow. So hopefully I've got a little left on this brush to help clean up the edges. Normally I would take a brush and with a matte cream shadow to clean up my outer edges. And then I'm just going to apply some mascara, zoom us out a little bit, and try on the two lip colors. All right, so here what the eyes look like with mascara on. Very pretty, nothing crazy, very everyday look. So now I'm gonna try my 2 lip products. I'm gonna do the more glossy one first. So like I said, this is the Rare Beauty Stay Vulnerable Glossy Lip Balm in Nearly Apricot. I don't really love that this packaging is like round on the top, flat on the bottom. I don't really like that, but Small Potatoes has like a really weirdly shaped applicator. It's a choice, I don't know. We'll see how it applies. And I know that these are sheer, but luckily I don't have, whoops, I don't have very much pigment to my lip. So if there is color to be seen, you should be able to see it on me. I don't know. I see a little color. I think it looks pretty. It feels smooth. Definitely balmy. It's a little thick. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna have to play around with it a little bit more. Luckily, Rare Beauty is not that expensive for a high-end brand, but I don't know. Color looks pretty. It's very lightly pigmented. Goes with the look nicely, but I'm gonna have to try this formula a little bit more. And right here is a double dip swatch on my hand. Very sheer. Now for the thing I'm most excited about, which would be the NARS lip balm. I like NARS lip products, some of them, but they're just really expensive. So we will see. And again, I have the shade Unrestricted, which I believe was the pinkest of all the options. The other ones are more like on the brown side. So the feeling does remind me of the Velvet Lip Glides because it's very thin and smooth. It's just thinner and looks like a blotted effect. Light vanilla scent, which I like. That's really pretty. I like that. That's a really great everyday shade and like a lightweight formula. And here's 2 passes of that lipstick. I like it so far. What do you guys think? The color doesn't quite go with the makeup, but I like that so far. So guys, that was my Sephora VIB sale haul, part 2 try on style. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's a little different for me. I never do tutorials, like I said, but because it was such a small haul, I wanted to add something a little bit different. Please go check out the first part of my haul if you want to see the other things that I picked up that I will be testing to share my thoughts with you guys on shortly. And again, just to show you the 4 things that I purchased would be the Kosas bronzer in the light shade, the Makeup by Mario Quad in Bronzy Glam, the Rare Beauty Stay Vulnerable Glossy Lip Balm in Nearly Apricot, and the NARS Soft Matte Tinted Lip Balm in Unrestricted. So those are my first impressions on the products, but I will be reviewing them in more detail in a monthly ranking video. I like everything so far. The thing that I'm most disappointed in would be this Rare Beauty liquid lip balm, just because it's so sheer and I'm not obsessed with the way it feels on my lips, but I don't hate it either. So just need to play around with everything a bit more to see how I feel. And I would love to know what you guys picked up from the sale. I would love to know your thoughts on the products that I mentioned here today. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.